What is going on, guys? The Review for Night 2013, and welcome back to another edition of TF Talk. This is number 2, and as you can see, I'm not at my house. I am at Philippe's house, and he's right there by the camera.
Hi.
Yeah. So I'm at his house, but it doesn't matter. We still got a lot to talk about. This is a 2-part episode because there's a whole bunch of shit to talk about. So yeah, you got a sense of that. So yeah, the first picture we got is I forgot to mention this in the last episode because I didn't have time. But here you have Grimlock in Chrome. What the hell? What the hell? I mean, I don't like this. Okay, guys. So in New York Toy Fair, they released a photo of Grimlock, and he was gold, like a goldish color. Now he's got chrome all over his torso and in his inner legs and on his shoulder pads. Like, it really looks ugly. I mean, like, first edition Optimus Prime, like, we did not have enough of it. So I'm not getting this. I'm getting the Voyager class Grimlock because he looks sincerely better, and this guy just looks obnoxious to me. In the Dino mode, it looks even uglier. It's like a half and half thing. So the first half you got Grimlock's Dino mode, which is super skinny, and the first part is chrome. You just see all chrome all over him. And then the second part, from the abdomen to the tail, you just see, gold. And, it really compels to the last picture, like, to the other version of Grimlock, which is the gold version. I hope they make another repaint, which is the gold version, because I really do not like it. So, the gold picture, the other Grimlock picture, Philippe, looks better. It looks a lot better. Just a whole gold, it really fits in, and I really don't like it. And, I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say is besides that I'm getting the Voyager class Grimlock. So next picture we have is of some Creo. Now Creo is an organization which was first created which began with Transformers. It's basically Lego Transformers, but basically you got the actual Lego figure, and then you got small little Lego figures to represent the actual the actual character. So the big Dinobot, you got Strafe, the 2-headed Pteranodon, which I love dinosaurs, so I know that. The 2-headed Pteranodon, and it's Lego, so you can't really say much about it. Then you go to the little characters. You get Optimus Prime in his silver form. Now people know this as Silver Knight Optimus Prime, but I don't know. And then another picture, which is later on, I'll show you later on, is of Golden Knight Optimus Prime, which doesn't make sense, but this is toy production, marketing, so we don't know. Then you got of Bumblebee, and Bumblebee is in his the torso is 1967 mode, in 1967 Camaro SS mode, and I don't mind. I prefer the 1967 Camaro SS mode because it resembles more of Bumblebee. And then you just get 2 regular Viacons, which will be in the movie. And the packaging looks nice. You get, obviously, Transformers and, Creo. And then you got a picture of Bumblebee in this 1967 mode. And then you see just hold the battlefield with Bumblebee and Strafe trying to break out Optimus Prime. So the next picture we've got is a small set of Drift, the Triceratops, the mutated Triceratops Slug, and a Viacon. This is a very small set, but this is very cool. As you can see, Drift is black, but he's got gold on him, which I do prefer than the blue. But, it's Michael Bay, what can you do? The Viacon is just a regular Viacon. It's got a pistol. Drift has 2 samurai swords, which is really nice. And then you got Slug, which is purple, just like the deluxe version, and it just looks nice. Now, the packaging for it, there's not a whole lot to say. Well, you got Drift on the side, you say Transformers, and you say at the bottom characters. And as you can see, I forgot to mention this. It says Dino Force. I don't know what that means. Do you? No.
No.
I don't know what that means. But yeah. Next picture, we have a massive set, which is the Factory Battle. Now, we don't know what this means, but in the picture you have all the characters. You got 3 human characters, which looks so stupid. Their heads are bigger than their bodies. Doesn't make sense. But you get 3 human characters. You get Optimus Prime in his new mode. You get Bumblebee in his new mode. You get a Viacon. You get Dinobot Slash, which is the Dinobot in the corner. And the big robot on the far back is Galvatron. Yes, guys, Decepticon leader is back. But we actually don't... Actually, it's not really Decepticon leader. We know that Megatron in the 3rd movie got his head ripped off by Optimus Prime. And Optimus Prime had 1 hand. He had 1 arm. The other arm was cut off and he still defeated him. But this is a completely different character. It can't be like Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. It's not going to be like that. It's a completely new character. And apparently that he could be created by the humans. With human technology going so far, with the Transformers technology, they make their own robot characters. And then you get 2 little play sets. You get this little like screens full of robots. It looks like Bumblebee and Stinger. Looks like Bumblebee and Stinger. And the other set is like with a small like this disintegrating thing with a grappling hook. And it looks pretty good, but like I said, I'm probably not going to get these. Now the packaging is a big piece of packaging. You see Optimus Prime there. Now these Creo sets, every figure, one of the figures are going to be on the side. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this. There's not a whole lot to say about this, besides that it looks pretty menacing. So the next picture we've got is of Grimlock and Golden Knight Optimus Prime. Now, like I said before, the Silver Knight Optimus Prime, this time it's golden. So you get Grimlock with guns, which doesn't make sense because Grimlock is ancient. So I don't know how he has guns. And then you got Golden Knight Optimus Prime, which looks amazing, by the way. And then you just get 2 regular Viacons, but one of them has like a Decepticon rocket launcher. And then you get this little Chinese like doorway. This is like, I think it's the doorway to heaven. I'm not sure, but it's very nice. I love the gold and the red on it. And the packaging for it, like I said, there's not a whole lot to say about it besides Optimus Prime. It's the same mold. It's the same Optimus Prime mold, but it's just in gold. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Next picture we got is of this mysterious looking ship of this ship. It's green. I thought it'd be Hounds, but it's actually not. It's Lockdown's shuttlecraft. It's not the night ship. It's just a small shuttlecraft. And in this you get Lockdown, which is the black Decepticon with the visor on him. But the visor is removable. And then you got Hound, which looks like his G1 self more than the actual Age of Extinction side. You got this red character, which I'll get to in a minute. And then you got Dinobot Slash. Slash is appearing a lot. He's appeared twice now in these sets. And the shuttlecraft is, it's Lego, but it looks more Cybertronian than human. Kind of looks like a Romulan battleship from Star Trek. But yeah, now the packaging is obviously, you know, different. Like I said, the visor is removable because you see Lockdown's real face. And then if you zoom in real quick on the characters in the corner, you see Sideswipe, guys. Yes, I mean Sideswipe. This now confirms that probably Sideswipe is in this character. Sideswipe is in this, it probably confirms. I do not know, but I'm happy because I love Sideswipe. Sideswipe in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon. That was a proper samurai robot. I think because he had swords coming out of his wrists, just going slicing Decepticons up. It looks really good, but it looks like he gets captured and he probably dies. Lovely. Next picture we got is of this interesting. This is an interesting set. You get Optimus. You get the big truck, which is Optimus Prime, with a different type of trailer. It looks like an animal capture trailer. And then you get the stupid human characters. Philippe, look at that. Look at the human characters. It's like he's got a massive head with a small body.
The hat.
With the hat. Looks like 1960s. And then you got this green character, which is Ratchet. Yes, guys, Ratchet is in the movie. We already know that, but we don't know if he dies or not. But in the trailer, it did show that he got shot and he got pretty badly hit on his shoulder. But there is Ratchet. You get 2 regular Viacons. Nothing to say about them. And then you get the Stegosaurus, a green Stegosaurus. Now, what does this mean? I don't know what this means because we know that there's 5 Dinobots: Grimlock, Strafe, Scorn, Slug, and Slash. But then you get this Stegosaurus, this green Stegosaurus character. If you zoom in on that, it looks interesting because I don't know what this is. But as you can see, it's green. You got some gold. It's got some gold detailing. But is this another secret Dinobot that could be entering? You know, could this be Sludge? We don't know, guys. But the next picture you got is of the packaging, and you see Ratchet. He's the same mold. He's got the same mold as he's got the same mold as the Dark of the Moon. And if you zoom in on the Dinobot again, once again, you can see, I think Ratchet's riding him. This is interesting because there's only 5 Dinobots. There's supposed to be 5 Dinobots. Maybe Michael Bay's trying to hide something. Maybe there's 6 Dinobots. We don't know. But yeah, next picture is of Crosshairs and Scorn. Now this looks like it's in Hong Kong because you got the little, I don't know, what does that read? I don't know. I don't know what that reads, but you got the Chinese writing on it, on a pole. And then you get 2 regular Viacons. And it looks interesting, I think. I like Crosshairs. Crosshairs looks very nice. I wish he had his trench coat, though. But yeah. Scorn looks like he's the Queen Diva. He looks like a diva. He looks like a Queen Diva with the spine. He should have the sail on his back. And the packaging for the picture is nothing to say besides all Dinobots actually open their mouth and they suck in the they suck. I don't know what this is. Like they put the Viacon in their mouth and they probably rip them to shreds. But yeah, but that looks interesting. And then you get a nice picture of Crosshairs smiling. What are you smiling at? I'm guessing he's gonna die. I don't know. So yeah, next picture we got is something interesting. Is of what's it called? Slug. I forgot for a second. And it's Slug, but it's a G1 version of him. It's more of a G1 version of him, and that looks nice. That looks nice. That's something that original G1 fans would probably want. You know, because G1, because he's purple, and this one he's original G1 colors, and it's from Takara because Hasbro doesn't do that. And now Takara has another line called Transformers Lost Age Advanced line, and I'm gonna show you 2 of them, which I find the most interesting. The first one is a Voyager class Optimus Prime of Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, and that looks awesome. I really do like that. That does look like a leader class, but it's a Voyager. But that looks really nice. I love the silver paint on the red, and it does look like the vehicle mode does look like the first Optimus Prime, the movie 1 Optimus Prime, because of the red and the shiny. The next one is of Jolt. Now this is nice. This is the Revenge of the Fallen. No, this is the Dark of the Moon mold. Originally, the Dark of the Moon mold was ugly. It was really ugly. It was this light baby blue color, which I really didn't like. So yeah. Next we got Crosshairs. Crosshairs. This is the packaging of Crosshairs. Now this is the Canadian packaging because it has Edad, which is basically in French. So this is the Canadian package. It probably looks different, the American package, but I just want to show this quick off because it looks very different to what we usually see. You see the Transformers in clear, which is very nice, and then you see this really awesome picture of Crosshairs, this CG artwork of Crosshairs, which is really nice. Now you got a few more poses of him. Here you have him in his robot mode, and I still do like it. I'm still gonna get it, but he is a bit small. I've seen a few reviews of it. Then you've got him in his parachuting mode, which I love that in the trailer, and it looks really cool. So the final picture we got is of Crosshairs with the 1967 Bumblebee and the first edition Optimus Prime. It looks very nice. I really do like the way that this looks, and I think that it really brings the character to life because apparently the first edition Optimus Prime is actually the same height or just a tad taller than the Revenge of the Fallen Prime, and the leader class Age of Extinction Prime is actually way taller. and that's a good size. I really do like that. So okay guys, so that's really it for this episode of TF Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please stay tuned for episode 3, where we're going to be talking about some, just, you know, it's a small episode. It's not going to be a long episode. We're done for talking about the toys. If you guys want to check out all the pictures, go to cybertron.com. I'll leave a link in the description below, so you guys can check out cybertron.com. Also, if you guys want to check out TFW 2005, they have some news and reveals of pictures and awesome stuff. I'll leave the link in the description below. If you guys want to check out Philippe's 2 channels, you want to check out LWH and his music channels, where it's listening is a gift productions. I'll leave 2 links in the description below for you guys to check that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, leave a comment about what's your favorite Creole, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till all I want.